It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. I think it's been more than a week since we checked out some Elvis, and in my opinion, that is way too long, and it means that I'm slacking. So I grabbed Patch It Up by Elvis Presley, 1970 Las Vegas. I want to say somebody had recommended this, so that's why we're diving in. Comment down below what else we need to check out, live performances, anything that we have not done yet, or if there's another version of the performance that you guys want to see. I am here for it because I like doing some Elvis. We got to get some more of him up on the channel. I appreciate you guys, as I said in the beginning. Let's dive in. Let's see what he was doing with this one.
1, 2, 3, 4. We got to patch it up, baby, before we fall apart at the seams. We got to patch it up, baby, we can't let time unravel our dreams. Let's go back and touch the past. One more night is all I ask. Get that feeling, that old feeling. Feel it healing. We can patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. We got to patch it up, baby. Let's sweep out all our troubles of our heart. We got to patch it up, baby, before indifference pulls us apart. Let's don't let a good love die. Let's give it just one more try with that feeling, that old feeling. Feel it healing.
People just jamming out in the crowd. They loving this. I like it. I like it. I'm curious how many people played this for their significant other in the relationship. Like, yo, let's just listen to this Elvis. We got to patch it up. We got to make this work. There's a lot of times in life where that is a possibility. There's a lot of times where that's not a possibility. We actually just had this discussion during one of my live streams on my main channel, Duane TV. For those of you guys that don't want to stop in, it's cool. But if you ever want to, in case you didn't know about it, Friday and Saturday nights, usually around 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern, we go live for a few hours and we check out music. It's a wide range. It could be rap, rock, metal, oldies, new, like we're all over the place. We have a pretty good time though. I like to believe we have a pretty good time. But we had a conversation about how sometimes in a relationship you reach a point where one person is legitimately done with that relationship. In their mind, they've moved on, and there's no way really for you to tell other than you keep trying and trying to get them back on board, and it just doesn't work. And once someone's reached that point where they've made that decision, that switch has flipped in their mind, there's not really any way of bringing it back. Right? Like they might say, you know, okay, we'll give it another shot, but they've moved on in their brain, and there's nothing that's going to happen that's going to change that. And I think a lot of us have probably been in relationships like that. I was in one when I was younger. It was like, I think it ended when I was like 22 or 20. It was like a 4-year relationship from like 18 to 22, I think. And she had moved on in her mind. Now I wasn't really prepared for a relationship back then. I was just in one because I feel like we got in one and it just seemed like the right thing to do, but I wasn't doing any of the stuff that I should have done as far as like, she went off to college. Was I willing to go and visit? And so, no, I was busy with my college and I'm like, yeah, I'll see you when we come back home. And so, and I don't know. I wasn't the person that I needed to be. So eventually we got to a point where we both were out of college and she just decided, you know what? Like, I don't think I can do this anymore. And of course, that's when you're like, no, I can't lose you. Oh my God. And it's more so just the familiarity than anything else. And it just feels like it's the worst thing ever. And you're not ready for that change. So you try to fight for that person back. And I fought as hard as possible. And I convinced her to give it another shot. But you could tell once we gave it a shot, it was only a couple of weeks, and then we broke up again. And it was because she had already made that decision in her mind long before that 2 weeks. And once you get to that point, whether it's you just not upholding your side of it, not being the boyfriend that you need to be or the girlfriend that you need to be, and they've moved on, you can maybe convince them to give it a shot again, but it's inevitably going to fail because they have made that decision. And it's like, even if they tell themselves, oh, I do want to, we had a lot of good time, they've moved on. And I don't know it's hard to explain, but once that switch has been flipped, it is what it is. And there's nothing that you could do. So you got to patch it up before that shit happens. Long story. This song was perfect for that because I'm like, we just talked about trying to patch it up and how sometimes it just don't work, unfortunately. I mean, it's jamming though right here.
We can patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. just to patch it up, baby.
My man starts throwing a little hip movement in there. You just hear the girl. That shit's mad funny.
Got to patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot. Patch it up with a whole lot of. To patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot. Hold up. Almost.
Someone threw my man a towel. For a second, I thought it was a bra. I'm like, yo, he was one of the first people that got the bras thrown at him, which still might be true. But yeah, shout out to Elvis, man. Shout out to Elvis. There was the one video we did where he was going around and literally just kissing every girl in the venue. And I was saying, oh, this probably caused a lot of divorces, a lot of arguments at home. And you guys actually corrected me and said, no, trust me. Back then, guys were happy or proud that their girl got a kiss from Elvis Presley, or they encouraged, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, that's wild. That's when you know you're a star. When guys are like, listen, my girl kissed Elvis. I'm a brag about it. I ain't upset. It is what it is type of thing. That's crazy. There's not a lot of people that have reached stardom to that level where the guys are like, yeah, go ahead. It is what it is. I don't know if there's anybody else, to be honest with you. He might be the only one. But anyways, this was a fun one. I enjoyed this. We did another one from this specific concert as well. I don't remember what the song was called, but I did enjoy it because I want to say he went over with his the backup singers. They got the black women over there were to the right, and he was singing a little bit with them. Or it was a song where it was like about a girl, and he was like kind of, you know what I'm saying, to the one girl, and she had to smile and stuff. It was a fun time though. You got to like these shows. The shows are probably my favorite thing to check out outside of the studio music because it's raw, it's right there, it's live. You know what I'm saying? You get real-time reaction from the crowd, real-time interactions and stuff like that. And I feel like you could tell that he has a lot of fun with a lot of these performances. And I think that that's what draws me in even more so and makes me enjoy it even more so. I appreciate you guys. Comment below what you guys thought about this, what else we should check out, all the good things. And I will catch you in the next one, homies.
I don't believe in the future, so I just look to my past life. I take all the lessons I've learned and then I create me a moment you can't write. It's different than dreams, it's different than wishing for shit that you see. It's something you build, you gotta shed tears, and if you gon' live it, accept that you'll bleed. This ain't a drill, that's just a beat. This shit is real, cause that's what you need. This is the pill, that is the seat. Take you a moment before you concede. I got a lot of shit waiting on change, but every day wake up and do it the same. I'm sick of my mind, it's out of control. I thought it was fine, but that was a phase. I mean, it's like, I got a chance, why would I blow it? It's all that I have.